we ain't fucked up, but we done blew a little stick. This story right here, this is about the hardest white boy that I ever seen. So I ain't gonna say his name, so we just gonna call him Killer. Killer. So I was in the cell with my step pops at the time, D Hunt. Free David Hunt. Free David Hunt out in Florida swamps. Anyhow, man, so I'm trying to get to the yard. This particular day, I didn't went to the motherfucking I didn't went to work. Now I'm trying to get to the yard because I gotta go pick up some zoom zooms, some wham whams and things. And I got me a little couple of caps I'm trying to get off anyway. Somebody's supposed to buy them. So anyhow, the Hunt's supposed to get outside already, and I'm gonna meet him out there. So I'm at the door. I'm looking outside, trying to plot how I'm gonna get out because they be acting funny on this yard, trying to let a motherfucker outside if you ain't there at yard release. So I'm looking out the window, and this white boy right next to me, and he like, I asked him, trying to buy some weed, but he didn't even look at me. He just kept looking outside like, no, I don't want to buy no weed from you. I'm like, cool. So I get out to the yard. I'm out there. It's a regular ass day. I done forgot about this white boy right next to me. It's a regular ass day. D Hunt out there. We ain't fucked up, but we done blew a little stick. So we feeling good. Next thing you know, we look up and we start hearing this sound. We hear, if you ever heard somebody get stabbed, this is what it sounds like. I was like, so what happened is the Blood Alley handball court is right next to the white boys handball court, right next to it. And they was playing handball, right? We just chilling. Next, when we hear that sound, we look up. Man, this white boy Killer, they crept up on the white boy. We gonna call him G. Crept up on G while he was playing handball. Jumped on his back, stabbed him. He kept on stabbing. I'm talking about he stabbed him like 40 times. Then on top of that, then after he stabbed him, he took the motherfucking knife, threw it over the wall, came back, and started kicking the shit out this motherfucker. He got blood squirting all over. He kicking him now. I'm like, damn, and me and D Hunt, we like right here. Still, we like 5 feet from this shit. 5 feet. We fucked up. So then the police come. Man, they try to save this dude's life. I don't know what happened. They carted him off or whatever. So then we get back to the cell. Man, we didn't talk for like 2 days. I'm like, D Hunt, man, what's wrong, man? Why you ain't talking? Finally, he broke his silence. He like, son, with a straight face. He like, son, that really fucked me up, son. Just the savage nature of it, son. It's too much, son. That was I've seen a lot, son, but that was a lot. My young wife, I'm like, shit. It is what it is. What happens? It's prison. But when you think about it in my 40-year-old, 39-year-old mind, I look back, I was like, man, now I'm like, that's some really fucked up shit to fuck D Hunt up, because that's OG. So anyhow, fast forward. So about 7 months later, I'm talking to the psych, and I tell him, I'm having a bad day. So next thing you know, I come back for the yard, and there's 2 police in front of my cell. They talking about cuff up. I'm like, cuff up for what? They said they was talking about hurting yourself. You got to go to the hospital for a few days so you can rest it off or whatever. I said, oh, hell no. They took me to the hospital, put me butt naked in a schmuck, gave me some motherfucking books to read and shit. And then this dude comes by in a walker. And I looked, man, my face was like this. Man, it was G. He survived the stabbing attack, man. He got stabbed 40-something times and a stomping by one person. And he survived. But I ain't gonna lie, this is not to mock him, but this is what happened. I said, damn, I thought you was dead. I said, what happened? He said, I got stabbed. So what happened is, he turned into a vegetable. I mean, because they can't let you out of prison if you fucked up. Like, if you fucked up, you got something wrong with you, like a serious something, like they want to kick you out the same way you came in. And if you ain't right, they'll keep you. And they kept him in the back of this hospital hiding. Because the sad thing is he was like 2 weeks to go home when he got stabbed up like that. I don't know what happened to him after that, but 7 months after the stabbing, I seen him in the hospital, and he hadn't went home yet. That's messed up, man. But anyhow, so the white boy Killer, They put him in a cell with this dude, right? Man, it was my partner too, man. Why he killed a dude in the cell in the hole and then get on the door and yell, "Get this carcass up out of here"? What? You kill your cellie and get on the door and yell, "Get this carcass up out of here"? That's crazy. So then they actually put him in a cell with somebody else, and he damn killed them too. Man, that white boy right there, Killer. I wish I could say his name, but Killer. That's the hardest white boy I know. Dirty Weather. Go. Being a
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life, cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. He can stay baloney, push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never date. We'll never hug their mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, man 30 with some kid shit. Damn. Or better, boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat.
That was interesting. Had the nerve to try to go silent on me, blank out. Shit, some people really like to hear that whole song too. So my bad. If you one of the people that like to hear the whole song, Spencer. Chance, what's happening? Jay Bird, I see ya. Big Bad. ZG, I see you. Big B, new sub. Big BB. Big BB 416. That's a whole lot. You know me, I Google everything. What area is 416? Okay, so we broadcasting live in Canada. Please believe it. Please believe it. Nate Diggity, what is it, man? DeJuan Jones, I'm seeing some new peoples and things. What's cracking? Yes, sir. So let's get this 20-minute rant in. Not gonna be 20, but it's gonna the 20 minutes in rant. So all day, right? For the last 2 days, my phone ain't stopped ringing. I'm telling you, my phone ain't stopped ringing. And I had spoke on how sometimes YouTube could just invade your real life. Like invade your real life. And when it does that, everybody around you suffers. Your relationships with your kids, animals, your significant, everybody suffer. especially if you used to be in the center of the piece. Like, people count on you to keep your cool, because if you lose your cool, everybody else is gonna lose their cool, and then it's gonna be an avalanche. True story. So I gotta sum up a few things. I'll be shooting that shit because I don't even know what the few things is right now, but watch this. So I'm gonna sum up a few things. One, Crazy Nick is my partner in real life. As far as YouTube goes, he's fighting his battles. Whoever he got a problem with is who he got a problem with. But I know Nick in real life. That's my partner. Outside of YouTube. YouTube is social media. So what separates this channel from a lot of other channels that they don't understand, or people that just come in to the Dirty Nation, that just come in, is that the core of us, we all fuck with each other in real life. Like, I could probably tell somebody that 5 times in a row, and it probably wouldn't even sink in, like, the significance of that. It wouldn't. How you got a YouTube channel and everybody in this YouTube channel is like a giant spider web? Everybody's connected. Everybody's connected. So when you coming into the Dirty Nation, like, straight from like the outside, what you coming into is like for lack of a better word, it's like you coming into a fraternity. And there's some people that's been in this fraternity for a very long time. Like, Dirty Nation ain't, man, look, Dirty Weather 916 is not one of them new channels. Dirty Weather 916 has been here for a long time, since the beginning of this. So the Dirty Nation been here from the beginning. So I might look at stuff different. I might look at people different from other people, but I'm entitled to my opinion. I fuck with who I fuck with. If I don't fuck with you, it's probably for a good reason. Probably not meant for, or it's just probably not meant for me to fuck with you. But you can guarantee, coming into the Dirty Nation, it's like a mosh pit, because we all know each other. We all know each other's buttons. That's how close we is. Like, once this YouTube stop, we still fucking with each other. So name another YouTube channel like that. I'll wait. Name another YouTube channel with a support system outside of YouTube. I'll wait. You might got people that might do a favor or something for somebody, but guess what? That's just like a phone call favor. Nah, there's no testing or no bonds or nothing in these phone calls or these once meet up. Nah, hell nah. You gotta fight. You gotta get into it. You gotta disrespect each other and stand your grounds and know each other's boundary lines and shit. You gotta test that shit. Because if you don't test that shit, anybody come up in that bitch. That's why, hold on, where my buzzer at? But that's why when people first come to the yard, that's why they run their plates. That nigga plates say. That's why. So in a sense, it might be intimidating to be on the outside and wanting to come in and talk, but I encourage that. I encourage you to come in, speak your piece, even if you just dropping 5. But no, it's gonna be some plate running involved, and it ain't gonna be by me. Kind of. Kind of. But well, here's the reality of the situation, though. The reality of the situation is that we're not in prison. We're not in prison. So the running of the plates is a whole for entirely different thing. Like if you on that bullshit, consistently on that bullshit, you go that channel. Oh, gotta run your plates. You might be one of them guys that like to start trouble. Or you might be one of them guys that might be a moderator on somebody else's channel, and then you come to this channel and you be trying to be cool. Or you do some whole shit and you take a grudge from this channel, and then you cross over into a whole somebody else whole other shit, and then continue to show that you got whole in you. So I don't even need to go too much into that. But that's some whole shit. No, I'm not talking about nobody in particular. All you people that would want to think that I'm talking about somebody y'all thinking about. No. I'm not even talking about a YouTuber. I'm talking about somebody in the comments with disrespectful ass motherfucking things. That's who I'm talking to. You, Mr. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. You're a moderator over there where you are, right? But when you do whole shit outside of that, and you go and leave fucked up foul ass comments on a grown ass woman's page and say some disrespectful ass shit, and then you run back under your poppy. That's some bullshit. Leave her up out of shit. Just because you see I might be cool with Nick, how many fucking times do I gotta tell you? Nick is fighting his own battles. Nick is taking out all comers. That is Nick, my partner. But as far as YouTube goes, he got his own battles. Let's let that sink in. Especially the people that come here for drama because they want to see some shit. It's a whole bunch of characters in the Dirty Nation. All you got to do is just pull up a seat and you're going to see all type of different characters. And you're going to realize Crazy Nick ain't the only crazy motherfucker in the Dirty Nation. It's a whole bunch of crazy motherfuckers in the Dirty Nation. Get you some popcorn. I know I ain't normal. Shit, I spent 20 years of my 20 whole ass years, or okay, not 20 exactly, but damn near 20 whole ass years of my life on vacation. How the hell I'm gonna sit here and call myself normal? I might be a sound thinker. I might be a critical thinker. I might be a very intelligent thinker. But obviously, there's some type of fucking trauma that happened as a result of being on island CDC for 20 fucking years. Can I get a witness? What's up with Broadway? So I just say that to say this. If you coming to the Dirty Nation in the comments, or you a new person, and you coming into the comments, don't use this platform to attack another YouTuber. If you want to attack another YouTuber, you hit the link so we can see the whites of your eyes. Talk that shit. But we also want that person to be here. Other than that, the origin of the bakery has nothing to do with anybody's beefs whatsoever. We are a group of people that are united by marijuana. High fucking times. High fucking times. That is a marijuana flag back there. That ain't no fucking prison bars. I'm not in prison. And for Big Bad, that's a picture of a flat world back there. The world is flat, according to that thing back there. We're trying to set an example for people that's coming in. Like we prided ourselves, like in the beginning of the debate, we prided ourselves on not getting involved in nobody else's dramas. That's why you won't see no Dirty Nation attached to no Pino, no Frog, all that bullshit, fight shit. That Dirty Nation ain't attached to that. And if Nick can find a way to get himself attached to that, shit, more power to him. Shit, that's my guy. And about the people that like to make content based off of our content, good job. Keep doing what you do, man. I appreciate you. Get the Dirty Nation out there. Spread the word, man. Good looking out, man. Couldn't have did it without you, buddy. I knew you still cared. 8:05 hour. Man, so I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of wasting blunts on bullshit. I'm tired of wasting these fucking $10 to $15 blunts on bullshit. We done got a little bit too far off the path. How did we get there? Don't take a rocket scientist. We know how we got there. Differences of opinions. That's how we got there. Well, that shit is over. We didn't figure that shit out already. We didn't figure it out. We different. So what? We're different, and it's not gonna fucking change. You're over there, we're over here, they over there, with them over there. That shit is not gonna change. You're gonna be where you at. This is YouTube. So the question is, can you reach the world with a narrow mind? Hell fucking no. You cannot reach the world with a narrow mind, because that means you do not grasp the ability to grasp another person's psychology, or grasp the ability to understand somebody else's way of life. If you can't do that, you can't reach the world. Some people don't trip off reaching the world. That's not their job. I feel that. But if you are in the social media or anything like that, your job is to reach the world, not the homies on the block. You got to reach them arms way past them, because they still going to be there. And you going to be there too if that's where you want to be. If you're trying to reach the world, then this is the shit that you got to do. You got to navigate through these storms. You got to navigate and show motherfuckers that you strong and you still here through the bullshit. That's what makes the Dirty Nation strong, because we know each other. We put in work. We put in work for these relationships. Shit. Even me and Nate Dogg didn't disagree before. We had to put in work to get that type. Isha, what's happening? You know what, Isha? It's really nice when people donate. That to me, that when you donate, you show that you appreciate my time. Period. So I appreciate that. Shit, EDD money didn't dry it up. I appreciate. No, I was fucking chopping. I hope this is the first. Is this the first blunt I smoked or the second one? I hope it's not the second one. I really do. Hope this is the first one. Because I'm going to say I didn't got too high too fast. All right, man. 20-minute ran over. Let's go. Thank you, Isha. Appreciate that. All right, floor is open. Don't mess up my blunts, man. Don't mess up my blunts. Jake Hill, what strand you smoking? This is called Cinderella 99. Cinderella 99. Jake Hill, what strand you smoking? You got the Echo things.
Mm-hmm.
You got it? Echo. The Executioner.
AKA Broadway.
There you go. Oh yeah, you got the mic. You kind of
Motherfucking black.
Black Nazi.
That's the fucking black Nazi right there. Salute.
No, black people go like this, right? Proud to the people, right? Proud to the people. The white man go like this, right? The black Nazi, he go like this. We don't salute. We don't salute.
Hey, salute.
That's our salute. We be like, oh, what's up with you? You know, flip them off. You know what
That's right.
So you got a microphone and headphones and things. You got a podcast or something?
Yeah, man. You feel me?
Hell yeah, what's your name?
Yeah, I'm working on getting a podcast, man.
On the phone with, fool.
That's right. Well, shit, plug your shit, homie.
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tell us about your channel.
Oh man, we're just gonna have some good time, man. We're gonna talk about all kinds of shit. One channel I got, one podcast that I work with. It's called Shit Talking Sundays, and we just talk shit, man, about football. Man. We talk shit about football. We talk shit about our friends. Whatever you want to talk about. If you have something on your mind, you want to talk about it. Just talk some shit. Just talk some shit about it. You know.
You know, we
could
do
be
that
good shit.
Hey, we do
bad shit.
We do that on the bakery 7 days a week.
Exactly. So,
hey,
ain't nothing new, man.
Hey, like, man, we that's a form of our bonding. How we get on each other. We got like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner club all in one.
Yeah, we got one called the Morning Coffee.
That's what's up.
You know? Yeah, that shit's crazy.
I think I've seen that one before. The Morning Coffee. I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking
how long? When did you first start?
We started that one about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Did you have a like?
That one's got a lot of funny shit on it, huh? The Morning Coffee.
Oh,
like
yeah, we
funny
have all
facts,
kinds
fun
of-
facts and shit, kind of.
Yeah, we have all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I watched that one morning when I was at work. I don't know how I bumped across it. It wound up in the feed.
I seen you had some famous people on your channel. Hey, you remember Tony the Tiger? You remember Tony the Tiger?
That's my partner, man. In real life. Yeah, been knowing him for 20 years.
Oh shit.
That's family.
You used to box too?
No, I wrestle.
Oh shit.
I had him be my ref in one of my matches, and I I love Tony. This is what happened. These promoters wanted a main event. I said, look, you have me, you have Leatherface, and let me get a special referee, a ref. It was like, yeah, let's do it. So I called up Tony. I said, hey, Tony, I would like to book you for being a ref in our match. He was like, no problem. I said, well, how much how much is it for your booking? He said, for you, Broadway, nothing. So I said, okay. So I said, fuck this. When he gets here, I'm going to hand him an envelope. So I hand him the envelope. You know what he did? He gives me an envelope back. He says, Broadway, you're not hurting me, man. He says, I'm doing this out of my kindness of the hardness because you asked me to do a favor, and I'm doing a favor for you. So, Tony's a good dude, man. I like that dude. He's cool.
What about
down to earth, man.
Hey, what about Butterbean?
Butterbean, he's cool. He's cool. We talked to him, man, and he's down to earth, man. But him for being a king of 4-rounders, I said, man, you haven't fought nobody though. I have to be an asshole on the thing. I'm like, I said, hey, why don't me and you do a exhibition, and let's do a fight. He's like, man, if my hip wasn't fucked up and my leg, yeah, I'll do it. I said, man, I just want to do it just to get paid.
Hey, he used to take a pounding. He would win, but he would take a whole lot of blows to the head.
Yeah, you would.
His defense sucked.
Yeah. Oh, and he hits wild. He swings. He's not a puncher. He's a swinger.
He was Tyson Fury before Tyson Fury.
Man, fuck Tyson Fury.
No, Tyson Fury.
That motherfucker dodging Wilder, man. Fuck him.
Hey, you don't want to fight him again?
Yeah, he's dodging him, man. He's trying to dodge him.
I thought it was set.
Man, this fool's trying to back out again, man. He's trying to
I don't
back
know.
out.
I think Wilder. I don't know if Wilder ready, man.
If man,
he just outstrengthed him. He just beat him, and he took his time and rope-a-doped him old school style. Licked on his head in the middle.
Because he cheated, man. Tyson Fury cheated, man, on that fight. That fool had metal in his fucking gloves. The gloves was already ripped off. Yeah, he was trying to kill that mother. Yeah, you did. Check out the pictures, man. Check out that fight. Check out that last fight. Yep. Check it out, man. Yeah. They showed
hey,
these
look,
brothers.
Man. Look, here in Dirty Nation, we Google everything. So let's
Google
see.
that shit, man.
He
Check
just
that
told
shit
you to
out.
Google it.
Let's see.
Tyson cheated, man.
Tyson Fury.
I don't like Tyson Fury either. I'll tell you that.
He cheated, man. He cheated on that last fight.
All those fools be cheating though, and setting all these rigged fights. How do you feel about all these rigged fights, like with those fucking Logan Paul brothers or whatever? Fucking
Jake Paul and all them.
Paul, yeah. What do you think about all those fixed fights? Those are fucking.
I'll fight Jake Paul if I was in his weight division. I'll fight him.
Hell yeah.
If I lose some weight, I'll fight his ass.
Hell yeah. I don't like those things are all fixed, man. And then they're bringing up big names for that shit. You know what I mean?
Just between them, yeah, it is. And they don't. It's like boxing, where it's like they trying to get the blacks keep us down. They trying, and the Mexicans try to. They can't do nothing to us, man. The blacks run boxing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's bottom line.
Yeah, but what about my main man Canelo though? Can't nobody beat him pound for pound. You know what I mean? Can't nobody beat him
pound
for pound.
Yeah, he's a good fighter.
He is, man. He earned it though, man. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm just glad he's finally opening his mouth. He fucking flipped out on
Don't look
Okay,
at no
so-
pictures. You need to watch that fight again, bro. Dirt.
I'm
You
looking
need to
at
watch that fight.
I'm looking at yeah, you know, it's different people say different stuff. But the one I'm looking at debunks it, saying that there was a dude that said he was there when they wrapped his hands during the fight, and he said he didn't see nothing suspicious.
Well, they're gonna say that. They're gonna say that. They're trying to cover it up, man. I'm just going by what Wilder was
Hey,
saying.
but still, man, I don't know if Wilder could go round for round with him again. He went, you know how long, man, he was tired.
Yeah, he was. I give it to you. You're right about that.
He couldn't even pick his arms up.
Well, you know, they spiked his water, bro. He even said that. He was suing them. You know, he sued, you know, Wilder sued the boxing committee and shit. He sued the shit out of the boxing, man.
They spiked his water?
Yeah. He said, man, I was fine until I drank that water. And he said, man, it started making my energy go lower and lower, man. It made me gasp. He said, well, this time it ain't gonna happen.
So he got time today. He gonna have time today.
I got time today.
And not only that, but Wilder said this time when they fight, he's gonna have everybody check out Tyson Fury's shit.
Yeah, so that's 2 celebrities. What other celebrities have you met?
Oh man, throughout my whole career, man, I met a lot of celebrities. Man, I met like Flavor Flav, Gene Simmons. I'm gonna tell you a story about Gene Simmons. This was
Let everybody know who Gene Simmons is.
From Kiss. He's a rock legend.
Hell yeah, big old tongue and shit.
I'm with my boy AG, Wild Girls on Film, with Off the Hook crew. Me and my crew. We're going to Las Vegas. We're doing a red carpet. We're at the AVNs. What the people don't know what the AVNs is. It's an Adult Music Awards or Video Awards, basically. So anyway, we go to the casino. We got our mask on. We're gimmicked out and shit. And the security's like, hey, take your masks off. And, you know, we're in character. And, you know, I don't speak that much. I'm making grunt noises like,
you talking about during the wrestling?
Yeah, well, this is in Vegas. Mm-hmm. We're at a red carpet. So we're getting ready to go into the red carpet, but you have to go into the front door and then go to the right, and then the red carpet's like way down at the other end of the casino. Yeah. So anyway, you know, they see 2 big guys, you know, wearing masks. And this is during a time when, you know, 9/11, it was like 3 years after that. So they're really on the fucking terrorist attack shit at that time. And they're like, hey, take your mask off. Take your mask off. And we're like, no, I'm not taking it off. And he was like, if you don't take your mask off, you're going to jail. And here it comes, and I kid you not. As soon as he said that, the guy said, hey, don't you see their press pass? And I turn around and look, and it's Gene Simmons standing right there. And he said, man, these are my guys. These are my people. And Gene Simmons was a cool motherfucker, man. He the one that looked out for us at that night.
That homie had more pussy than any motherfucker on the planet.
Oh man, and it felt like when I shook his hand and he wanted to take a picture of me. This is a picture of my mask. I'll show you, but you probably can't see it that well. But you can't see it. But
I see it.
I'll have to send a picture.
What wrestling league was you in?
Oh man, we did independent. Whatever a promoter book us, we're going.
Like wherever. Backyard brawls and shit?
No, not backyard. No, it's like WWE. Independent. Shit. The promoter calls us.
Who the most famous person you wrestled?
Rikishi, Tonga Kid, Iron Sheik, Honky Tonk Man, Conan. So many.
Did Rikishi stank face you?
Yeah.
You got stank faced?
Yeah.
I remember I used to be like, hey, so when did they tell you ahead of time, like, look, this is how it's gonna go. You gonna get the boom, the bam, and then he gonna stank face you. How you prepare for that?
You don't, man. It's just when you get in the ring, ding, 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 and that's it, man. Hey, whoever wins, wins.
Oh, see, yours sound like your shit was kind of real.
Man, look, bro, he can't tell you the trick, bro.
Whoever wins, wins, man.
He can't tell you all that shit because there's storylines to shit, bro. They're weird with that shit,
It's
bro.
kayfabing, man. It's kayfabing.
They're
I stay
crazy.
kayfabing.
Look,
I
bro,
believe in kayfabing.
my nigga Propane, right? I got another wrestling dude. My nigga Propane. This is X, and I got Propane, right? Well, Propane, you ask him about certain shit, and if you ask him about shit about Propane, he's gonna give you some odd ass, stupid ass fucking question, bro, that pertains to nothing.
Tell you what,
what
man.
the fuck is going on,
But I
bro.
Give a fuck if
All
the
right,
shit's
Dirt.
scripted or not, bro. But that shit hurts when you hit that fucking mat.
Yeah,
Because
dude,
you know what?
that's
When I was a
heavy
kid, I
I was
was on probation as a kid, and the WWE came to the fair, and part of the fucking community hours I was doing was setting up the ring for the fucking wrestling thing. And so,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
fair
when it was
shit.
done, I had to do a big ass elbow drop. I had to. You know what I mean? And that motherfucker hurt. Homie, that shit ain't soft like everybody thinks. So I don't give a fuck how scripted it is. It hurts when you hit that fucking mat.
Oh hell yeah!
It's
On the
different
mat,
than the
concrete,
Yeah.
and all. There's no
Yeah,
scripting about that.
right, man.
Hey,
It-
did you have a signature move?
Yeah, I got a signature move.
It looks like Kurt
It's
Angle
called-
a little bit and shit. But
Nah, man, shit. It was like the fatality on Street Fighter. I mean, on Mortal Kombat,
he acts
fatality.
like
So
that ain't the first time he's been told that.
You see him in his suit? You looked it up?
No, not yet.
This nigga wears the all red suit, nigga, with the all
I
red
seen the
mask,
mask
nigga,
on
with
his
the
arm though, the red mask.
with the Mongolian nigga.
oh,
nigga
you
all
still,
red.
Oh, hell
you
yeah.
still wrestling now?
You might have seen me on Viva La Bam on MTV. I was on there. We wrestled, me and my partner Leatherface.
shit.
We got on there. We wrestled on the show, and Bam's a good dude,
That
man.
up, too, nigga. That nigga X on there goes stupid.
If you want to look it up, it's Fast Eddie Treetop Casino, season 2, episode 7, I think. I'm not for sure, but you'll look it up. It's Fast Eddie's Treetop Casino. That's the name of the,
I know if y'all didn't get 4 million. One of my brothers, X, you feel me? My nigga, the executioner, nigga, whatever. He from the hood too. He from the heights, my nigga. You feel me? And
What the
my
fuck, Jay?
nigga
Why
on
you
that
been holding
same
out
vibe.
for it?
My nigga on the
Yeah,
same
I'm trying to
vibe
help
as
me
me is,
before.
my guy. So all due respect, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just welcome in my nigga X, you feel me? And that's all, man.
AKA Broadway.
Broadway.
What the fuck, Dre? You been holding out? You barely bring this on me now and shit.
Nah, man. Hey, man. Heights niggas is different, man.
Yeah,
I ain't never. I'm fascinated. Shit.
me too, man. But I actually fuck with wrestling. You know what I mean? Off and on.
Hey,
throughout
we're
my
going.
life. Never,
I'm gonna-
personally, I don't know how to wrestle to save my life, but I used to watch that shit.
Well, I'm trying to find a venue right now to do a show because I got a partner. I don't know if you guys remember ECW.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, remember the Gangsters?
I do.
Okay, I got Mustafa becoming my
Oh
partner.
shit, Mustafa. That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
since New Jack passed, may
Oh
he
fuck,
rest
I
in
didn't even know
peace.
that. Oh, fuck, that's shitty.
Yeah, he passed like a few months.
Fuck yeah, I remember Mustafa.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Mustafa, I got him to becoming my partner though.
That's dope.
It's gonna be good once I find this venue,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's hella dope. Fuck yeah. See, this how the bakery supposed to be, goddamn.
Hey, he said he wrestled the Honky Tonk Man.
I
Yeah,
heard him. I heard he wrestled with a lot of people. Fuck.
Jimmy Snuka.
I know. That's
Hey,
those
how
are
old are
the
you?
OGs right there. Those are the OGs. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, how old are you? I was a kid growing up watching Jimmy Fly.
Yeah.
So was I, man. I'm
Hey, but
only
look
40
how
years
long Ric
old.
Flair fucking wrestled for, dude.
Oh, so he was beating the OGs up.
Yeah, I was only 40 years. I'm only 40, man.
Oh, you the same age? Come on, guy. You belong.
I started. I
You
started.
belong.
I started when I was 16.
Yeah.
Hey, did you go to King?
Yeah.
Was Hashisaka the principal?
Oh man.
You went. Weston Les was in the 8th grade, and you was in the 7th.
Yeah.
Me and you was in. We went there together.
Yeah.
I was the nigga with the Southside Vikings jersey.
I remember that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey, look. I used to tell people. You remember? Hey, do you remember that time when Ugmac was fighting the girl?
No, till now.
You remember that time Ugmac was fighting the girl? They fought from the front of the school all the way to the side.
Yeah, all the way to the side. Yeah, that was a fight.
They had a knockdown, drug her out, but girl though.
Hey, if we had social media back then, we all would have been in trouble.
Hey, do you remember we had the thing where if two people was fighting, no matter who hit the ground, no matter who it is, whoever hit the ground first getting stomped.
Stomped.
Facts.
I'm still that way. I'm still that way.
Hope to get beat down.
Dude, I'm still that way, man. You gonna lay down for this? Okay.
Hey, here's another story of a celebrity that we met. We were in Vegas, and this guy here, his name was Ron Jeremy.
You talking about the homies?
The porn star. Anyway, Ron Jeremy. Yeah. Well, you know, we were up there at the Players Ball, and Flavor Flav and all these other guys are on the stage and shit. So we're on stage, and Ron Jeremy comes, so he's like, "Hey, do you guys know where to get something?" I'm like, "No," and I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about." You know, I said, "No, I don't. We're not from here." So, 2 weeks later, we go to Reno. He's like, "Hey, X Space, how you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, Ron?" He was like, "Oh man, hey, you know where to get something?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right." So made it happen for him. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I met Cedric.
He said made it happen for him. Hell yeah.
I met
So
Cedric.
we made it. Go ahead, Dirk.
Hey, he can afford to shrivel up a little bit.
Cedric the Entertainer, Monique, Mike Epps, Common, what's that? Bruce.
Hell yeah, man. Bruce did it.
About Earthquake.
Nicole Murphy. And then all the Sacramento rappers that's celebrities. I know.
Oh yeah, we know all of them. Yeah.
You met all those people, Dirt, that you named?
Yep.
Oh fuck, you're fucking legit.
I met Monique.
Eddie Murphy.
I met Monique at the airport.
Anybody that met famous, they're famous for the wrong reasons, and they're definitely doing life.
Mike Epps came in and said, "Oh, Folsom."
I know more NFL.
Okay, so you too then.
Mike
Epps did? Are you kidding me?
Mike Epps, Common came in and did a concert. Guapale came and performed.
I thought you
and
meant
Mike Epps did a stand-up comedy.
I thought you meant they caught the chain.
Nigga, y'all remember Joey Porter, right? Y'all remember Joey Porter?
Yeah.
Yep.
Steelers? Nigga, that was my nigga. Nigga, I'm talking about nigga. We used
to hey, he a bad motherfucker too, man.
Nigga, big nigga, fit me. Fuck with. Shout out to JP, man. What's up with you, play? All the Rufus family, man. My niggas. What's up, man? Porter, all you guys, man.
Hey, Broadway.
Yeah.
Hey, Broadway. When that nigga Mike Epps was doing his little stand-up in Old Folsom, that nigga said, "I know what y'all be eating up in here. Y'all be eating soups and honey buns and shit. Matter of fact, somebody give me a honey bun." Nigga, what you know, somebody in the crowd really threw a honey bun up on the stage.
See, that's crazy when I hear shit like that. Like, I never experienced any of that popped up, man.
I didn't either. That was a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Did he eat it, nigga?
They sure ain't bringing nobody to the back to perform, I'll tell you that.
You never seen that story?
I heard about Los Tigres del Norte, too, coming to the prison.
They came in. Yeah.
Yep, I heard about that.
That was a Mexican. That was a little Mexican. That was a Mexico Day on the yard. I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, man. They were like.
Man, I'm talking about.
They did. From what I heard, they did the Johnny Cash fucking Folsom Prison Blues and shit, like Spanish though.
Man, look. You know why? You know why them concerts crazy, Big Bag? Because you know
I
that
know
y'all
why,
be
man.
drinking
I know
and
why,
shit.
but I just saying.
You know y'all
it seems
can't hold y'all
unreal to me.
alcohol.
It just seems unreal to me because I never got to be experiencing
But-
that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never
So
seen
dope to
nothing
hear
like that
about
on level 4. I ain't seen nothing like that on
No,
level 4.
fuck no. Hell no. Fucking lucky if you get a visit. You know what I'm saying? Much less motherfucking Mike Epps gonna come and fucking shit. Motherfuckers be trying to
Hey,
get that.
look, they got a chapel and on Folsom on the yard. We was on the yard. They locked us in. But Mike Epps was on the outside of the gate with the black bra from 24, the newer
Somebody would be
24.
so far in his pocket.
Hey,
bro, he did
this
it,
hey, this nigga was bagging on. He was back. We was bagging back on him, but shit, he had jokes. He was getting on us, but shit, he
bet he
really
did.
stopped and had that moment with us, talking
Hey,
shit.
back in the day, that Paul Rodriguez too used to go into the Pintas and shit.
Rodriguez.
Yeah. He did, man. He used to go in there. He's another Mexican comedian. He used to go in there to San Quentin and all that shit back in the day. But
Hey, you be fucking with Vegas, bro?
Yep.
What about Atlanta?
Never been there.
This
Would like,
nigga's stupid, bro.
I would like to go one day.
Yeah, you
why
got.
they got gambling there, Dirt, in Atlanta, Georgia?
No, I was just letting the homies tapped in out there. It's a network of homies out there.
Oh,
About to go to Tampa next year, though.
Yeah, I only got to see Tampa from a prison bus.
fucking black ass Nazi.
Hey, how you get that name? They keep saying that. That's your. Tell me about that.
What, my name? The Executioner?
No, they keep saying Black Nazi. What's that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
About
that's my new. That's me, nigga. BLAKKN I don't know. ZI. Actually,
Okay.
Black Nazi. So it's gonna be Black Nazi. It's gonna be NOTZI.
I feel like we listened to a freestyle.
I can bust one.
Hey, I hope I'm not going on and on about this wrestling shit. I'm trapping y'all into my childhood, childhood life.
Oh, Grady, help me out. Fuck
Hey,
with
give
it.
me 1 second,
bro.
Give me 1
I
second,
never
man.
met a wrestler. Y'all got
One
a
second,
never met a real
Go for
wrestler.
it, homie. Take care of your business.
Hey, nigga, I was running that nigga for motherfucking
Hey, Dirk,
5
don't
years,
trip
nigga.
on me. I'm
Every
intrigued,
motherfucking day
too.
woke up to that nigga in Freedom Park, my nigga.
I feel like
Every
a little
day,
kid too right now. Tripping out, eh? But
Look, you want to dig that?
that's why I was like, fucking Dre, hold out and shit. I want to fucking hold out. How many more of these kind of people do you got fucking hiding, Dre?
Hey, man, look, man. Hey, dog. Hey, look, man. I fuck with real ones. I be telling niggas that shit.
Well, we already know, but why are you holding out on us?
I don't hold out on nobody. It's always a time, place for everything, big homie.
I fuck with you on that.
Hey, didn't you have a family member that played for Grant that was like a quarterback or something?
Yeah, I have a lot of family that played football and shit. Yeah,
You know the Broadway's is big, nigga.
we all over.
Niggas Broadway's out here in Orville and Chico, nigga.
We all over. We scattered everywhere.
And when I ask them about Broadway's out there, they be like, yeah, bro. They all connected, my nigga. All the motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Dirt be so courteous. He be able to let me take a bite real quick.
Mm-hmm. Shit, I ain't got nothing to share.
Hey, shit, I don't need it. I'm gonna eat in front of you, boys.
Nigga,
Fresh meat.
hey, look.
Dre.
Hey, look. I
Hey,
went to
X. Fresh meat, boys.
Fresh
Hey,
meat.
for everybody that has something to drink, let's have a toast because we do this
Oh,
to every,
natural, hell yeah.
every
My man got a
podcast.
fucking natural.
This is for our brother, for brotherhood. You know, we all
My
brothers.
Saludos.
And we can take a hit of the sticky icky too. So
You know what I'm saying?
That's the
this is for
bakery I'm
for
talking
Dirt.
about.
This is for Dirt right
Hello.
here. Thanks,
I
Dirt.
fuck with this homie right here
Hello.
all day. And my man got that natty ice. I used to drink them natty
Hey,
ice.
Dre. Hey, Dre. He's gonna fit right in.
I think so. I think we're good to go.
Bro, I was with this nigga every single day, nigga, 5-6 years straight, my nigga, every day.
Drusky's family, man. That's my boy, man.
Did you ever wonder what he was? Did you ever wonder what he was doing over there on that YouTube all the time?
Yep. He said, "What the fuck? I'm here now."
Cause look, I've been telling niggas I was gonna start a podcast for the longest, right? Cause you know what I'm saying. Cause I used to shoot when I used to shoot a game back on Facebook. Like if y'all go back on my old Facebook posts and shit and see some shit, my nigga, y'all niggas like this nigga Dre on.
I found out about that morning coffee.
Nigga, some game I shot back in the day, so whatever. So
I
was telling niggas I was gonna do it. So niggas was hoping expecting for me to do it, nigga. But I really, you know what I'm saying? Dirt, you got me out the water, really.
I think it might be. It's you, Andre. Told me about the morning coffee.
No, no, hell no.
That was me.
Where's my guy?
Yeah, no, it was your. But I mean, Dre's the one that told me about it. That's how I found it.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did mention
Dre
it.
told me
Right.
about
Yeah.
morning coffee.
Yeah. Damn, you remember that shit? That's crazy.
Well, yeah, because I was trying to remember how I knew. He mentioned it, and I was like, "Fuck, I've checked that one out before," and I was trying to figure out how, but now I remember.
Can anybody in the
I talk to your ass every day too, you know.
Hey, anybody in the bombings tell me what is a 1941 no mint Pennyworth?
1 cent.
Oh no.
Worth 1 cent.
G Money used to watch wrestling, huh? G Money, who was your guy? I'm reading the comments, but
oh hell yeah.
Who was your wrestler, G Money?
Bang Bang Niner Gang, you know what time?
G Money, the new guy, huh?
Oh yeah. Tomorrow we about to fucking put it on them fucking Eagles.
Who?
The Eagles.
Fuck out of here.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
The Niners.
Yep. Hell yeah. All day.
Hey, what do you think about?
It's gonna be a nightmare.
John Cena the GOAT.
What do you think about? Like, do you ever think about dying? I don't want to say it like that.
Go ahead, dude.
Was you affected when Owen Hart died?
Fuck the Hearts.
Ooh, like that, man. You fucking
fuck
nerd, dude.
Even the
fuck
dead
Bret
one?
Hart. Fuck Bret Hart. Fuck all of them. Really,
Even
Bret
the dead
Hart.
one?
Well, Owen Hart was cool. I shouldn't say that like that, but Bret Hart, he's a fucking asshole. Fuck that motherfucker, man.
What about Este Way, the one that fucking died with the steroid rage that killed his fucking family?
Ultimate Warrior?
No, Benoit.
Benoit.
Benoit, yeah, Chris Benoit. How about him? Fuck him too.
No. Well, that's a whole different situation.
That's way different.
Let's not talk about that. I don't want to bring it out, but he didn't do that. They made it look like. Well, they made it. Right? Yeah, but they made
That's
it look
what I'm
like
looking
he
for.
did it.
You to fucking verify my own fucking shit. Because I think he's a good homie, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna remember him like that, like a solid one.
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, I'm gonna remember him solid too.
May he rest in peace. He was a good dude. I never met him yet, but I wish I could have, but he gone now.
Yeah. Who else?
But Conan. I don't know if y'all remember him.
I do.
Conan from WCW.
Yeah.
Hey, he's cool. He's cool.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What about Ric Flair?
Oh man, come on now, that's my dude right there. You don't even tarnish my memory of him.
Hey, do you see the late night infomercials they got for that dude? He's so slow, like
he's
like,
so fucking badass, so man. That homie.
Let me try to make that
Ric Flair. He's Slick Rick.
Fuck yes, man. The Nature Boy, fucking
the original Slick Rick.
Hey,
yeah,
who brought him back out though?
Rick.
Who brought him back to life?
Motherfucking Nature Boy, man.
The original Slick Rick.
Migos brought him back to life.
I always fucking fuck with Slick Rick.
What about Ravishing Rick Rude?
May he rest in peace. He was cool. I like his wrestling though. He had good skill.
Yeah.
And then Val Venus came along and took his gimmick.
Oh shit!
Razor Ramon is the best in the WWE.
Now they got that fucking little pretty boy bitch. They all them pretty boy little bitches in there now, man. Fucking
Razor Ramon is the best in the WWF, Chico. Hey,
like
I know you like the Hardy Boys.
Hey, Chico.
Jeff and Matt Hardy, I do. I fuck with him.
Yeah, they were good.
Oh,
Hardy Boys.
Matter of fact, they was here in Sacramento, like, God, in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, and brother Devon, he was like, "Hey, I need some weed." So we pulled out some purple. I had like an eighth left. Gave it to him. He was like, "Oh man, it's some good shit." I'm like, "Yeah, you're in Cali, no
Yo, they
shit."
turned up about the wrestling. That's what I'm talking about. Turn up here, man.
We're all like kids. Look at me and Dirt. We're like
HBK, Booker. We see
Hey,
John
what about
Cena,
the what
Undertaker.
about the Junkyard Dog? Because wasn't he from Sacramento?
No.
Wasn't he buying shit? Allegedly, wasn't he buying his? You feel me in the G?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just wasn't born in Sac.
No, when he come out here and he used to wrestle, he'll come to the hood and get his shit.
So did you ever get a chance to meet him?
Yeah, I met him a little bit before he passed. Matter of fact, he came downtown at the Memorial Auditorium. He wrestled there, and I met him back then backstage and shit. But
wasn't Rikishi from Sacramento?
His brother's from out of here, Tonga Kid. Those are the people that trained me. The Tonga Kid and Rikishi. The whole family taught me how to wrestle.
Was y'all connected to the Rock's bloodline too?
Yeah. They all family. They all family.
Oh, see now it's all now it's all coming together now. I see it.
It's all family, bro.
I see it. So you identify as Oos.
Yep, straight up.
Oh, got
it's my God family. It's my God family.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Got it. That's what's up. See, we try to bring the substance out of Terry Nation. See, if you really be knowing wrestling like that, you know about the Islanders.
Yeah, you already know that they're all related, like not like that, but you know what I'm saying?
You know the Rock's
they are related like that.
Yeah,
the
like
Rock's
that.
dad wrestled.
Right, exactly.
Bloodline.
It's all from like the grandpa, you know, or the great grandpa that
Peter Maivia was their grandfather.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the Wild Samoans came along.
Yep. So
then Rocky Johnson came along and married Peter Maivia's daughter, and Peter Maivia made The Rock a high chief in Samoa.
Yeah. So
Polynesians.
Now it all comes together, Hunter.
Yep.
So you related to the Samoans in the plazas?
I don't have any bloodline as Samoans, but you know, I'm friends with them. Yeah, in the plazas, yeah.
Yeah.
See, me and you, we went to school with Lynette. Remember Lynette?
She lived in our apartment, nigga. I tried to tell you that.
Yeah, I remember her. Yeah.
Remember, we went to school. Remember Big Ben?
Big Ben, yep.
Big Ben, Rocky.
Remember when she beat that nigga up that night, blood?
God, that was brutal, wasn't it?
Hey, tell him. There was a Tongan named Maria Kavaka. Hey, she was like 6 foot in fucking junior high.
Whooping niggas' ass.
Man.
That was the one you got him up with, Dirt?
Oh, hey, blood. Do you remember when Spud Webb came to our school? You remember that shit? Look, I told the Dirty Nation a story. Remember we was like, dunk, Spud, dunk. And that motherfucker acted like he was about to get back and dunk, and he didn't. And we got mad. So that motherfucker, they tried to say, all right, now everybody stay in the seats while they leave. Yeah, right. As soon as they started going for the door, everybody filed out of both doors and trapped Spud Webb in the middle of the crowd. Motherfuckers was snatching Spud shit. That motherfucker came up with that 38-year-old grown man voice face and was like, get off me. The whole crowd was like.
and how tall was that little guy?
He's like 5'7".
Yeah. But he wasn't the smallest one. He was one of them, though.
Muggsy Bogues.
He had wheels though.
That motherfucker left minus his shoes.
Yeah.
Hey, they was like Kings ain't never coming back to Martin Luther King Junior High School.
Yeah.
I ended up transferring to Foothill Junior, and they came there the next year, though.
That's a good example of why my cats never came to the
but for real, this is something I really wanted to know and commend you on. Being from where we're from, right? I don't know nobody that was wrestling personally. Don't know no wrestler. So what did it take for you to follow the path and do something that everybody else wasn't doing? Was there people that tried to laugh at you or discourage you in the beginning from following your path?
He's good.
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you how all this shit happened.
Okay.
I was at Highlands High School. I went to Highlands High School, and I was in the 9th grade. Got into a fight. The kid had a knife and shit, and so I, blocked the knife off his hand, and we were squaring off, dancing and shit, and then the police, this girl named Lisa, she was a school police. She goes, "Bro, hey, cut it down." And so I handed her the knife, and she goes, "Oh, now you're in trouble because you hand me the knife." I said, "I don't give a fuck." I said, "I ain't trying to get stabbed. Fuck that." So we had to go to the office. Mr. Williams come to me. He was like, "All right, I got to call your dad." And so he was like, "What do you want to do? You're going to either go to juvenile hall or you can walk out." I said, "I'll walk out." Fuck. "Well, what are you going to do from this day on?" I said, "Well, that ain't your business on what I'm doing. You told me I could walk out. That ain't really your business." And he was like, "Well, what are you going to do?" I said, "I'm going to do wrestling." He said, "Well, do you have any proof that you're going to do it?" I said, "Yeah." So what I did was I called the WCW power plant. They sent me this brochure, and I sent him the brochure. He's like, "That's in Atlanta. Is there anything close enough?" I said, "Yeah, the Bay Area." So I called up Roland Alexander. I said, "Hey, Roland, send me a thing saying that I'm coming into your class." And that's what he did, and they bought it. And fuck Roland Alexander. May he rest in peace, but fuck that fat piece of shit. But anyway, anyway, so I go to this wrestling show, and I meet Tonga Kid, and he was there, and I said, "Hey, Tonga," I said, "TK." He goes, "Yeah, what's up?" I said, "I really like how you wrestle. I like the bloodline." I said, "You guys have a strong bloodline of wrestling legends." I said, "Could you train me?" He said, "Well, why don't you take down my number and call me, and that'll let me know if you're serious." You know what I did? I called him that night.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Damn, you're really serious? You ain't calling me the next day?" I said, "Fuck no, I'm calling you tonight. What's up?" He's like, "All right, come tomorrow. You know where Rancho is?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, come on out of here and come to my little school, and let's see what you got." Now, something told me to bring 3 packs of Marlboro Reds. Something told me to just do it, so I did it. Didn't know he was smoking cigarettes. So I'm in there. I go into the building. I sit down. And his run boy was like, "Hey, Oos, did you get my cigarettes?" He was like, "No, I forgot about your cigarettes, man." This shit was funny. So he's like, "Where the fuck is my cigarettes?" He says, "Oh, I have to go to the store." I said, "TK, I got 3 packs for you." He said, "Bro, come here. Come in the ring, man. Come here." He said, "This is what I'm talking about. This dude, this is his first day right here. And this dude came prepared." You know what? He told this Oos, he said, "You know what? Get the fuck out of the ring." And the dude got out the ring, right? He said, "This is my new run boy, a.k.a. Broadway right here." He said, "What is your gimmick?" He said, "Do you have a gimmick right now?" I said, "The executioner, not executioner, the executioner in A. Big difference. I don't want to be the executioner." I said, "I'm a hood." I said, I'm from the hood, so I have to put an NA on there, not the ER. That's white people shit. So anyway, so he was like, "All right, I like that shit. Executioner, I like that." He said, "Let's, you know what? From now on, free training. All you got to do is set up the ring for paying your dues." So that's what I did. I set up the ring. I learned the business through that.
And how old were you?
I was 16.
Oh yeah, you got the right age too.
Well, at that time, it was like you had to be 18. You got to be 18. But my dad, you know, signed a paper saying it was cool. So that's what I did. Yep. And
you knew you wanted to do it really from the jump?
From day one, man. I was 3 years old when my dad put on wrestling, and I've been glued ever since.
Did you get to wrestle any of your idols?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, for one, to be honest, TK. I wrestled TK. I wrestled Rikishi.
What about Rey Mysterio?
I wrestled Jimmy Snuka. Now I'm gonna tell you, Jimmy Snuka was a good man. He, you know, when you have the legends come to your show, first thing they don't want to hear all this da 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 da. Shut the fuck up, sit down, and listen. If they want to say something to you, they're gonna come to you, and just shut up and listen what they're saying, because they don't like people over talking when they're saying something. So you just got to shut up and listen, you know. So what I did was, like, this OG guy named Fast Eddie out here, he told me, stop, look, and listen. And that makes sense. Stop, look, and listen. You know, so I listen, you know. But that's a key into this business. A lot of guys in this wrestling game today, they don't listen. They don't even know half the moves. All you need to know is 5 basic moves to get you going, to get you started. And half of them can't even do that. Half of them think they know everything, so they do this backyard shit. Okay? For one, you got to get trained. You got to get trained. You got to be trained, being in there for like 6 months to a year to even think about having your first match. Well, I was blessed during my training to wrestle during my training. You know, so TK, you know, the Usos, I love these guys. The family, the Samoan dynasty, I love you guys. You know, hands down, and hands up to these guys, man, because they are a strong family bloodline, man. They are the biggest family line in professional wrestling in the United States. Is the Samoans. Kerry Vonnegut, the Erics, nope. Bret Hart, nope. The Harts, nope. I don't know any family in professional wrestling that is living large and still going for over 50 years.
All right, so let's go back to your podcast. Where are you at? Like, what's the freshest thing that's coming up? Like, what's the direction that you're going with it?
Well, what I want to do is I want to open like 2 different podcasts. The first one's going to be Wrestle News Buzz, and I'm going to be talking about wrestling, you know, indie circuit, getting all the young guys, get them out there. Because my other partner, he has a wrestle shoot, and he does a lot of the stars, the main stars, like Buff Bagwell's going to be on this Tuesday. We're going to talk to him and all that.
Does he do the WWE too?
Oh yeah, we do all of that. WWE, AEW.
So it's like commentating?
No, we interview them.
Oh.
They come on our podcast and we talk. It's called Wrestle Shoot. You know, you shoot on whoever. You know, wrestlers have a story to tell, man. To be a life of a wrestler, I'm talking about like back in the 70s. If you listen to those guys, how they had to travel to get from point A to point B,
yeah.
It ain't like it was today. You know, they can fly. They had to drive. And they were only making $25 a night.
Damn.
Back then. And that's, hey, you got to pay your dues, man. They want to see how bad you want it. You know, and then pretty soon it's going to pay off because they say, hey, this guy deserves it. Let's give him his break. You know,
all right, so so do you remember the first time you smoked weed?
Yes. It was
Was
my
you one
birthday.
of the kids? Was you one of the kids? You wasn't one of the kids in the back of junior high. We was gathering around trying to smoke some weed that somebody stole from their mom's stash.
Nope. Nope.
That's the first time I thought I smoked weed. You know what it was? It was crumbled up leaves. Somebody had the nerve to try to roll that shit up. We thought we was getting high.
And getting headache.
Then about 2 months later, my cousin changed my world.
Hey, I remember our first time when I got high. It was my sister. You know, she had was like, "Hey, I'm gonna," you know, she told her dad, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna get him high." Woo, woo, woo. I think I was like 15 years old, and my 15th birthday, and we're with some next door neighbors. You know, they had some good fire and shit. So I come home, and it's Friday, so I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to the hot box. We do the hot box car thing, and they have me sitting in the middle where I can't get out of the car. Man, I was so lit. Then when I get out of the car, I fall out and pass out. Wow. Then the second day, now listen to this. The second day, we're outside with my sister and a friend of ours. He was like, "Hey, you want to smoke?" I'm like, "Hell yeah." Man, I hit that shit and fell out right by the tree. I'm like, damn.
So you was like
I'm having a heart attack. He was
so
like,
you
no,
was
that's
like,
the
oh,
chronic.
so you was like 0 for 2. The first 2 times you got high, you just took immediate L's.
Yes. And then ever since then, I've been smoking every day.
He was like, fuck that shit. We gonna figure this out.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna do a wrestling show next year though. That's my goal, and I'm trying to find a venue here in Sacramento, maybe Yuba City, Marysville, somewhere in there in that area. So if we could do a show in Sac, that'd be cool. If you guys know a venue, a cool venue, not no Colonial Theater. No, I don't want that. I can get that, but I don't want that. But if we can get a high school, a gym, or a warehouse, somebody that's got a warehouse where we could throw a show at, hey, let me know or let Dirt know, and then, you know, you guys let me know, and let's pop it, man. Let's do it. And I want to bring music and wrestling together. So we're going to bring a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and make a good show.
I'm sure there's other YouTube channels that would love to get involved, too.
And I'm looking for sponsors.
Yeah. Hey, Dre.
Yeah.
He just,
this nigga Dre friends with the only wrestler from the hood.
Hey, Dirt, we need to link up for real, Dirt. You in Sac, I'm in Sac. We need a link, man.
Man, I'm always over by where you at.
Yeah, we need to link up, man.
Yep, shit. Yep, Dre got my number.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, y'all can use each other's handles. Dre got a number.
Nigga, is you watching a documentary while we talk?
Oh, I'm looking at this penny.
Oh, hey, right when you
Still
did
up
that,
penny.
right when you did that, I found a nickel, a 1940 S print nickel. Nigga, check that value.
Yeah.
1940
Hey.
S.
Yeah. Hey, Dre, you made me go through all my coins, right? All these right here.
They sound different.
All silver.
That's it. I can hear it. Oh yeah. Hey.
What made you want to start saving your coins, Dirt?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same shit.
Because I knew every, like, I know I didn't know much about coins, but I knew that every coin 1964 and back is real. Nickels, dimes, all that shit, real silver. So shit, you get a collection of real silver, you might be able to do something with it if it's enough. But now, as far as like the value of them, I wasn't collecting them for like the rare double minute 1958 nickel Buffalo. No, I wasn't doing it for that. But I do know the collecting everything before 64.
Hey, but okay. How long you gonna collect it for?
Shit, I'm trying to sell them things now.
What's the value? What's the value of them?
This quarter, this tie-dye quarter, this motherfucker is worth a little something.
How much is one?
1964 silver metallic one.
And it's in good condition.
Yeah. And
How much is it worth?
This right here, the 1957. They got one for like, go looking someone down. You're gonna find one for like $25. So like, check this out. So check this out. This a Buffalo nickel.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing those. Yep.
And I seen one with no date for $2,000. But then you scroll down further, you're gonna see the same one for like $15. So it's hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge. And then when you call the coin dudes, they working their angle too. They trying to chalk you out your shit as soon as they say hello, they immediately start trying to talk you out your shit. When you call, you like, hey, yeah, I got this coin. I'm just trying to see how much it's worth. As soon as they look it up, oh yeah, this ain't that ain't the one. But I might be able to give you a few dollars for it, and that ain't the deal all the while. They know what time it is.
Yeah, because you know why? When you give it to them, when they sell it to you, they're gonna make a fortune off that motherfucker.
Man, they call that Lele. You remember that?
Yep.
Hey, Dre. Hey, Dre, I was telling my daughter about Lele. She was like,
yeah.
"You mean you just gotta give them your stuff?" I was like, "Yeah, that's how we did it."
Yeah.
Hey, because everything that I buy for Drina, she confiscates promptly, like. So she didn't laid everything I got for her.
Hey Jeff, I do. A friend of mine owns his own wrestling ring. Jeff, my bad. I just was reading the comments, but I don't own no ring. No.
When's the last venue that you did?
The last one that was back in. I think it was like in 2018, 2019. After, a little bit before this damn COVID shit happened.
That's how you kind of gotta gauge stuff now. BC, AC, before COVID, after COVID, because things was clearly different then.
Moving forward on that word.
Yes, sir. We got like a little.
Chris, I didn't wear no damn Speedos. Fuck no.
Turbo.
I wear tights.
He said I wear tights. Get it right. Turbo.
Speedos is for like them damn Chippendales and shit. Fuck that.
Hell yeah, Chippendales.
Is wrestling real? What do you think, buddy? Why don't you get in the ring and we'll show you.
Hell yeah.
I make a motherfucker think twice. Hey, because even though I ain't gonna lie, like as I got older, I still watch Raw. Monday Night Raw. As I got older,
watch it once in a while, but I don't like that Roman fucking Reigns motherfucker.
Regardless if it was fake or not, shit. I still, if I hear yes, man, if I hear that, I'm gonna get pumped up. I just can't help it.
I missed that air, the Attitude Era. That was one of the best airs, and then after that, then I didn't watch it, man.
I didn't even know it had a name. I didn't even know the era had a name.
Yeah, in the 90s, I mean, late 90s, early 2000s, especially in the late 90s, that was the Attitude Era. That's when
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw was when Vince
Hell
and Stone Cold was going at it.
That was Stone Cold was the
That was
man.
epic. And then they had the D-Generation X.
Hell yeah, remember that shit? Hell yeah.
They were trying to compete with NWO.
I remember time when my whole fucking TV week revolved around Monday Night Raw and Thursday night SmackDown or Friday night, whatever it changed to.
Triple H, X-Pac, and who?
Hey, I used to like the Rockers and shit back in the day. Fucking
The Rockers.
Hell yeah.
Seen Cal Native, yeah, I had the cheeks. Yeah. As a matter of fact, if you guys go on YouTube, you guys want to check the video out, go on YouTube and check out Leatherface Executioner versus Rikishi and Funny Bone.
Man, what do you think, Dirt? All the nation be fucking. Now we just found out another thing we all got in common. Fuck. Everybody in here knows some shit about wrestling.
Leatherface what?
Leatherface, the Executioner versus Rikishi, Funny Bone, and Leroy Patterson or some shit. Yeah, Leroy Patterson.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. It's on YouTube. Matter of fact, let me pull it up real quick. It's on. I think it's on our Off the Hook. Let me see.
So you saying you could do this in the gym?
What's that?
So you saying you could do this in the gym?
Oh yeah, I could do this at a wrestling high school gym.
Hey, what about Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels? You ever fuck with those?
Marty Jannetty's cool. Yeah, we did a show back in 2005. Met him.
That's hella dope.
Party,
those were my favorite tag team back in the day, the Rockers, man. I used to hella like those two.
I forgot all about them.
Yeah. I still like Shawn Michaels, you know what I mean? That fool's straight up fucking about that lifestyle. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I've seen that man take a straight fucking pounding and still fucking get up. Like, man, he got fucking heart for days, dude. The shit ain't for everybody, right? It ain't for the weak and fucking heart.
Hey,
when you get hit,
my wife too.
Hold on there, you haven't said nothing in a fucking hour, Holmes. What the hell?
Hey, which one?
Hey, Dirt. If you go on enter Leatherface Executioner.
I'm watching it.
Okay.
Which one is you got the red thing on your head?
Yeah, I'm all black with the red little hair thing in the back. My color's black and red, my mask.
You ever accidentally knock somebody out?
Plenty of times.
Hey, because I really went back and watched that Mayweather. He really knocked Jake Paul out. Bang! And held him up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck that show up.
Plenty of times in real fighting, yeah. I fucking people up, man, and real hell yeah. Wrestling, all that, yeah.
Damn right.
You wanted people don't know. Oh, you actually really did knock somebody out with a chair?
Hell yeah, man.
I thought y'all supposed to be brothers.
Man.
What are brothers for? How many shit?
Hey, let me tell you something. When you sign that waiver form and you got beef with somebody,
yeah.
Go in that ring and make it happen.
You feel me?
It's up there. It's up there.
I mean, but if y'all doing a scripted thing, what happens if you knock him out with a chair? You'd be like, and y'all cool. You'd be like, bang! Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to hit you like all that hard.
Well, you would know.
War shit.
You would know how to pull your punches. You know how to make it look good without even hurting the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't knock somebody out on accident.
No, that was on purpose. That wasn't
Hell
an accident.
yeah.
That was a receipt.
Like you could like y'all. Oh, so there's really
Hey.
so there's really wrestling matches that's really two people that really don't like each other and they about to get
Hell
it on.
yeah. Hell yeah. All
Hey,
the
and what
time.
about like the WrestleManias and shit? Is that shit fucking like motherfuckers
That
really-
WrestleMania 2, that shit was real with Roddy Piper and Mr.
Yeah,
T.
yeah,
That was real. They didn't like each other.
yeah.
Roddy Piper didn't like Mr. T. He said, "I hate that motherfucker."
Yeah.
He said it
He
wasn't
did.
because he was black. He said, "I just don't like the mentality how he came into the WWF and thinking that you was good in the tough man in boxing, but you're coming in
Yeah.
the wrestling world and you thinking you're all this and all that."
Right.
Well, in real life, I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. T would have fucked up Roddy Piper in real life. In
Yeah.
real fucking life,
Yeah.
if they had a one-on-one match without no gloves and all that other shit, I think Mr. T would have bopped fucking
Yeah.
Roddy
As
Piper.
long as he never got his hands on him, right?
Yeah, if Roddy Piper get his hands on him, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But Mr.
Man,
T was no slouch. Hey, we all grew up watching Mr. T.
Damn right.
That man was no slouch, man.
A-Team and all that shit.
Yeah, he was a bodyguard for Prince, all kinds of people. So he was a good dude.
Since fucking Rocky and shit, the Rocky movies.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Damn, 9 years. Damn. This nigga
I got a
really
real
was. This
question.
nigga really was wrestling.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm intrigued.
Hey, I
dude.
wouldn't lie to you, man. I would.
Hey,
I'm,
yo.
I'm intrigued, dude.
Drake.
What the fuck?
Hey, yo.
It's the tightest ever
I
been.
just got intrigued about something.
Dre, tell him, man. Tell Dirt, man.
Hey,
Oh shit, I think you've known on it already now.
no, I'm looking at what.
Hey,
what
right
these
back
guys
at you,
put-
Greener.
I'm looking
You
at what
already
these guys
know.
put on their page, right? You know what I'm saying?
Simone.
The comic perspectives, right?
Yeah.
They put the names of all the northern dudes, right?
Yeah.
Why isn't none of them Hispanic?
Because it's the way it is nowadays, man. That shit don't mean nothing anymore.
No,
Race.
that shit just blew my fucking top off, bro. I'm expecting to see.
You should know that,
Northaniels.
Dre. You're in Oroville, man. How many fucking white
No,
niggas?
I don't hang around no white Northaniels, nigga.
Well, there's
Period.
a ton of them over there. Fucking Chico's full of them. You know what I mean? There's a
But
ton
these,
of
like
them.
these are big time leaders, though. This is crazy, right?
Of course they are,
Why-
man.
So why is there so much racial tension in the fucking jail cell? I don't get it.
There ain't.
Hey, the first question I asked, well, if they not Mexican, what are they?
White boys.
They're white boys. They're all
Yeah.
all the races white.
You gotta be kidding me.
Every
What
single
do you
last
mean?
one of
There's
them
hella white
races white.
Northenians. There always has been.
Everyone is white.
Always
I'm-
has been.
I'm talking. I'm thinking more or less like in positions of power.
Bro, that
yes.
shit was. What do you think? Fucking the Mexican mafia was the founding. Fucking one of the founders was white. Fucking peg leg. Fucking Morgan. You know what I mean? Come on now, man. It's always been whites in the mix.
Bro,
Day
I'm
one.
really asking the real
Since day
question, bro.
one.
I ain't trying to play dumb.
I'm not
This
gonna
is
get into it
shocking.
with you, but you know what
No, I
I
don't
mean?
want you to, but it's shocking to me, nigga. I'm
Yeah.
just looking at it. I'm like,
It's shocking. It's shocking to me.
It
like-
shouldn't be, man. How many
All
have you
races
seen in the
white.
pin?
No, I'm
Crazy,
talking
bro.
about. I'm talking about
How many? Have you
all of them. He said
Yeah, but
all
they're
of
not-
them.
there was 55 of them arrested. Not all of them were
well,
white.
one of the names they got on here, the main dude.
The ones that they're naming are
White.
because they're white. Those two
Okay.
homies are white. So
Okay, that
so
makes sense. That makes sense. I can go. I got it.
Oh, okay. That's
Moving on.
crazy, bro.
So back to this wrestling shit, man. I'm fucking intrigued. Let's keep doing this.
Why you want to grab some bun tight pants?
Nah, man. I fuck the wrestling.
Hey,
there was a time, Dre,
Go
that
put
my
some rest-
whole
go
fucking
put
TV
your lady
week.
tights on and
Hey,
put your mask on for
Dre,
your life today.
There was a time in my life that my whole TV week revolved around fucking wrestling, bro. Like straight up. And
Yeah.
yes, Master Chef. I said it.
Well, hey, well, you're Mexican, so that's probably normal for wrestling.
It is, man.
You guys always got the WrestleManias at your
Tito,
house.
hey, you know you like Tito Santana?
Fuck, I like them all, man. Motherfuckers are dope, babe.
Hey, Rey Mysterio was a shit.
Ray Mysterio. Hey, he died or what? He didn't die.
No, he's still alive.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Mr.
be watching
619,
late night
hell
wrestling, nigga.
Hey,
He was a shit. He
Andrew
straight
Grissom,
blast
nigga.
man. He kind of on
That
his
nigga
fucking
Grissom,
stomach and
nigga.
shit.
He dope as fuck.
The hardest
I watched
one of
that.
all. The hardest one of all was Ricky Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
When him and Macho Man fought, that was an epic match.
I've always
Ricky
been a
the
Ric Flair
Dragon
fan,
Steamboat.
straight up.
Remember? Do you guys remember when Macho Man had that bell? And
Yeah.
fucking used the bell on top. He was on top of the rope and came down on the head and supposedly broke his neck and his larynx.
Oh, fuck.
If you go on
Landed on the bell or what? Fucking landed.
well, I think it was a Saturday night main
Let's see how
event.
interesting I can make this if we want to talk about wrestlers. Just let's hold on for 1 second. Go ahead, y'all.
And fucking so Ricky the Steamboat was like, "Yeah, I'm back." And Macho Man, you need to watch out. You know, I was out because of my neck. He broke my larynx. And I'm like, holy shit. If your larynx is fucked up off that bell, you'd be out for a while.
Fuck, hell yeah.
For a while. You'd have been out for a while.
What about
What
Booker
did
T?
he-
It made a good
Yeah.
What about Booker T?
Hey, what about Booker T? That's a good one right there. Booker T was the shit. He sure was the shit. Oh, he froze. Probably the rates just fucking got throttled.
The most dangerous looking move was the Razor's Edge.
Man.
The
The
Razor's
most
Edge,
dangerous
he
move,
puts
nigga.
you on top of it and throw you down. Man, that Razor.
Now the baddest motherfucker though
The
that I've
DDT is
seen
the
in
best,
recent
nigga.
times was
Hey.
the motherfucking.
You can't tell me, nigga. Every nigga that's on here, period, did not try to DDT someone 1 or twice in their lifetime, nigga.
Oh hell yeah, we did.
Nigga straight DDT and nigga, they, nigga, pick a nigga up and dip that motherfucker hella hard.
What was that? What's the fucking name, man? So he was a badass. He came out on the movies, the football movie with Adam Sandler. Oh fuck. Hey,
So if he does come back, you guys have met another friend. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be part of the nation too.
fuck,
It is.
man. I hope so.
You feel me?
Let's see, man. What the fuck's that fool's name?
Hey man, look. Hey, you know what we do?
Hell yeah. What do you
Ship
do?
him out and bring him in.
Fucking name. Exactly. Replace him. Replace him.
Like Deion Sanders
Replace
say.
him.
Like Deion Sanders say, hey, look. Now you ain't getting your position took now, but you know what I'm saying? Mess up. It's someone that's gonna be right here, and you're done.
Yeah. Man, the white wrestler that had the spear. What the fuck was his name? Played in the movie with the
X be
longest
fucking
shot.
with it, though. That nigga X my guy, man.
Hell yeah.
His
That's
dad
what's
told me
good.
his dad got mad motherfucking game, my nigga. I mean that nigga, he the reason why nigga I like way niggas was stepping my shit up too, cause that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Remember talks with him, nigga, like nigga, we in the hood, nigga. I'm talking about every day, like hood shit for real where we was at. Like so, you know, you get them talks like Minister Society type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kane. JD,
Kane.
come here.
Yeah, Kane.
You talk to y'all.
What was the kid's name? The other old dog's real name? What was his real name? I mean, in the movie.
Yeah,
I
forgot that nigga name.
What
But
the hell
yeah,
did he call him?
you know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah.
Come here, I want to talk to you.
Yeah. Do you believe in God? I don't
Yeah,
know.
yo.
It's all fucked up. I mean, messed up around here.
You go back, just go back to the link. You should be able to go back to it. Easy if you came out like that, it's easy to get back. But he got to buzz you back in. Yeah, as soon as you come back to the laptop, he gonna buzz you back in. You probably just have to go backstage for a minute in the green room. You on your computer, go back to your browser was, and then you can just like Go back to the StreamYard browser because that link should still be the same link from when you know what I mean. Like it automatically automatically still be there in that browser. It should be for the most part.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna check you out in a minute.
All right, put Shigadale.
All right.
100. Hell yeah, man. My nigga X, man. Talking about hard times, my nigga. My nigga still in there, but you know what I'm saying, with his pops and shit, but nigga take care of his pops, though. He wanted him, you know, he a good nigga. He take care of his pops and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had some good old days in them motherfucking apartments. I won some fights, lost some fights. Shit, it was going down, them motherfuckers. Good old days in the park. In the Vadio homes.
See.
Well, one of them, I lived in so many fucking. Yeah. It's like when you be caught up in that. It's like when you be caught up in that hood shit, living that life, nigga. Like just there, nigga. Like,
oh shit,
it is kind of hard to bounce out from that shit sometimes, nigga.
Hey, the white boy that played on the Longest Yard movie, the wrestler, fucking he had that move, the spear, I think.
Earthquake and Tugboat. I forgot about that.
What was his name, Dirk?
Say it again.
The white dude from the movie The Longest Yard that had that movie, the spear, the move, the spear, I think.
Hey,
remember the one they said, just don't hit me in the head with that huge hammer and shit.
Hey, my nigga Propane had him at a wrestling match, nigga. I met that dude.
What's his name? What's his name, man? Somebody help me out. He used to fight with Brock Lesnar and shit.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Woo.
That fool was my fucking favorite wrestler, man. He was dope, man.
Gonna be game.
Hey, Whack Deuce was popping.
Whack Deuce.
Hey, he said drop the link, Dirk. That whack up in.
Oh, you know what you gotta do, X? You gotta go to the other 3916. This guy, he got him on every fucking page streaming, so you gotta catch it on a different page.
There we go.
Hey, the white dude from the movie The Longest Yard, the one they said don't hit me in the head with the huge hammer. The wrestler.
Yep.
What's his name?
There was a couple of them. There was
Goldberg. Goldberg.
Great Khali.
Big Bad. It was in the comments the whole time.
Right, that's the Goldberg fucking.
Yeah.
That fool was the fucking shit.
Great Khali. That was that big tall motherfucker.
Yeah, that was the fool with the vice grip. The vice grip. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I met the tallest wrestler in my life. Would have made Khali look like a fucking kid.
Andre the Giant.
Nope.
I tell you, I met the tallest.
He was taller than Andre. Remember Giant Gonzalez from WWE that fought The Undertaker?
Okay.
A big tall dude.
Yeah.
That guy was 7'7". They made him be like he was 8 feet, but he was really 7'7". I came up to like damn near his waistline.
Your mic's muted, right?
Echo.
Can you hear me?
To like damn near his
waist. Close the YouTube. Mic's muted, right?
Close the YouTube, right? How tall was Butterbean?
I don't know, about 5'10", 5'11".
Butterbean, that's all?
Yeah, maybe a little shorter.
I thought
a little bit shorter.
I thought he was like 6 foot. I thought he was a giant.
Oh, my bad, Jeff Molina. You fucking had it already.
About 6 foot, maybe about 6 feet, probably somewhere in there.
Goldberg lives in Bob.
Does Goldberg still wrestle?
Still wrestle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a chump.
You don't like him?
Nah.
He was dope though. That fool got down in the ring.
Hey, he was like 71-0, homie. Hulk Hogan. All the little backstage politics in WCW. That's why they lost to the WWE, bro. Because Hogan, you had Flair, you had Steve Nash, Scott Hall. All them dudes, homie, basically ran WCW, bro. Eric Bischoff didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Vince Russo didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Man, I think prison fucked us up. They
You
were
want to
all
know something?
wrestling fans.
You want to know something on the under?
No.
Those are Vince's guys on the under.
Vince
All
Russo
those
or
guys.
McMahon?
It's called the NWO.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Those were all Vince's guys, and he the one I told him to go over there and cause some.
I wouldn't doubt that, bro. I wouldn't doubt that. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you got to think about how they had it. See, that's why Sting held out for so long and didn't fuck with WWE, bro.
Look at AEW right now.
On fire.
Hey, Sting was the face of WCW's.
Why do you think all Vince's top players are going to AEW?
Well,
Because
you know what?
Vince is about to sell WWE, and he's already part of AEW.
He better, because look, check this out, bro. The game has passed Vince McMahon by, bro. Just like with the Raiders and Al Davis. See, Al Davis' thing was, I don't give a fuck. Give me a fast wide receiver. I want the fastest wide receiver in the game. But it don't matter, because if the wide receiver can't get open, or you ain't got a quarterback throwing to him, or he can't catch, it don't matter how fast he is. Just like with Vince McMahon now in wrestling, that steroid body shit, Brock Lesnar dudes.
Oh, yeah,
Big dudes don't stand there. Hey, there ain't too many dudes like that no more, bro. You know what I mean? So the game is past. Now it's the little dudes game, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Vince don't like that shit like that, bro. You know, he wants that big old Brock Lesnar, Hulk Hogan type dude. You know what I'm saying?
He wants characters.
Right.
He wants characters. He don't want
Right.
actors. He wants characters.
Yeah.
But now they want these writers, these script writers want they want actors.
Right. There you go.
He's got Hollywood writing these scripts for him. That's why the shit look like a soap opera.
Well, see, okay, so let me ask you, hey man, let me introduce myself, bro. My name's Wack, homie. Nice to meet you, man. I love your conversation. But Trip Game. So, were you against when the Montreal Screwjob went around and Vince McMahon was forced to come out and basically admit that wrestling was fake and that it was all, it was all written beforehand. The outcome was written beforehand. Were you against that, or were you for that?
I was against that because I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, that Montreal screw job, and
Yeah.
want to know if this wrestling is real or fake. Okay, that goes back maybe. Okay, that was in the late '90s, right?
Yeah, 97, I believe. Yeah.
They were doing an angle that already been done in the '80s. This guy named David Meltzer. Meltzer.
Yeah, I know who David Meltzer is. Yeah.
He the one that started all this. If wrestling's real or fake,
right? He did. He runs the. They're called the wrestling rag sheets, where basically he tells you what's going to happen before it even happens.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And so anyway, he started it, and then 60 Minutes came out and went to Vince. And David Schultz, the guy, said, "Hey, is wrestling real or fake?" And he slapped He slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Is that fake? Huh? Is that fake?" And he slapped him again. Ow! Is that fake? Huh?
Ooh.
Huh?
And then
the shit out of him.
And then after that happened, what came on the heels of that was the big old steroid trial. See, Vince McMahon was able in the 80s, right? Vince McMahon was able to give Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, all them big buff dudes, he was able to keep them with steroids because it was, you know what I'm saying? It was technically it was a sport, you know what I'm saying? So when he had to go in front of Congress, when they indicted him and he damn near went to federal prison, him and the doctor that worked for him, he had to admit in front of Congress and to the world, listen, man, wrestling isn't real. It's fake. It's scripted. It's Hollywood. You know what I mean? These dudes are entertainers. They're not athletes. So he lost a lot of money in that. And so the only way that they came back from that was the Attitude Era versus Eric Bischoff and them's baby, the NWO over there in WCW.
We have a term called he broke kayfabe.
The kayfabe was broken, bro.
Because if you'd kept the kayfabe, it would have been cool.
Yeah, hey, the only person, and I stopped watching wrestling, bro. I went to prison. I went to prison in '97. I stopped watching wrestling before that, but I would catch a little bit here and there, right? But anyways, my point in saying all that is that when you got two organizations, bro, you got one organization basically robbing the other organization for its top talent. And then 3 years later, the dude that was getting robbed for all his talent somehow turns around and buys that other company for mere pennies on a dollar. You know, there was some fucked up shit going on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It went back to that Black Saturday back in the 80s when Vince went on Ted Turner Broadcasting.
Yeah,
he invaded WCW.
TBS. Yeah, TBS.
That was brilliant. He was genius.
You know your history, bro. That's crazy.
Man, I'm a wrestler, man. I know.
Fuck, you know your history. What shit? I got nothing else to say.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. Hey, I love that shit, man.
Hey,
you know what?
Man,
hey,
I'm intrigued with this one.
Okay, so what's the trip is this? So everybody had broken kayfabe, right? Yeah. The only person that and this was what I was trying to say earlier, but I lost my train of thought. Forget the PCP I smoked many years ago. But anyways, The Undertaker was the one that held on to kayfabe forever, bro.
He never broke kayfabe until he retired.
Exactly.
But he's coming back, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and it's you know what? I saw a picture of him, bro. Well, I seen video of him wrestling against I don't know, I think it might have been one of the Samoans' sons. And bro, he looks his age. Yeah, he looks his age now, bro. And he's, you know, I hated to see Ric Flair, Hogan, all them dudes.
All broken down.
Yeah, like, you know, I want to remember Hulk Hogan with the 24-inch pythons with the, you know, I want to remember, you know.
Let me tell you something. Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. Let's go to Ric Flair first, because Ric Flair's been in there longer than Hogan.
Let's do this.
16-time world champion.
That's my dude
Ric Flair.
There,
Ric Flair, like he said, I will not quit wrestling until the day I die.
You know what I'm saying? I believe
he's a lifer, bro.
I believe, yeah, he is a lifer.
Hulk Hogan, the real Mr. Wrestler.
He's condemned, bro, in the wrestling.
From the 80s when we was all young and watching, getting up Saturday mornings and shit, watching WWF Saturday nights. Who do we see?
Man.
The Nature
Macho
Boy,
Man, you know?
You would wait.
Fucking, what were they? Fox jackets or whatever? Remember those jackets?
Man,
you would fur with all his chains and fucking his fucking lentes on, man. All that pussy getting motherfucker right there, boy. You know what I mean?
You would wait
late night
months.
What are you guys talking about?
You would wait months at a time, bro, to see Hulk Hogan on Saturday night's main event.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll never forget the night.
Was cool, man, but I always been a Nature Boy fan, dude. Always, man.
Yeah, hey, well, you know, Nate, I mean, Nate did it different, bro. Nate was out there really living that life,
he was
man.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, he said, when you ride Space Mountain, baby,
you know what I mean?
It's a whole other experience.
So
and
Dirk,
he really
what I'm talking about?
too.
So, Dirk, would you say that he's a reflection of you?
No, he ain't a reflection of me, dog. I ain't got that much.
Big Bad.
What? Who? Ric Flair?
Yeah,
in a way, yeah, maybe.
That's right, dog.
You know what I'm saying? What? Maybe.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, you know, hey, but the thing is, you really, I mean, you can argue for either one of those and say who's meant more to the sport of wrestling? Hulk
Yeah, I
Hogan or
think they're equally as important, man. They're both.
But they both. One's weakness is the other one's strong suit,
Every
and vice
single
versa.
player.
Vice versa. Yep.
You're right. You can't have the 49ers without all the components of the team.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's,
What kind of
it's the same way. Okay, fucking sorry ass Raiders. But, you know what I mean?
Hey, one thing. Let me just throw this in there. Me saying that. Let me just add this real quick, and I'll shut up and let you talk because you're right. You know more than me.
Charlotte.
But my nod goes to Hogan. But it's by you have to give when Vince McMahon bought the company from his father and his father died, and Vince McMahon had a belief that he could take it worldwide.
That's the baby girl behind you.
Yeah, I know. She's around. She wants to be on TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, so by default I have to vote for Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
But that's only because him and Vince McMahon by themselves, and there's books written on it, that them two, word is you remember that movie No Holds Barred?
Hell yeah.
Word is,
I was just going to bring that up.
Okay, word is that Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan locked themselves in a hotel suite for 3 days, and they wrote that
They wrote that movie?
Yep.
I believe it.
So,
and that was Vince's first movie to film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, I think the game has just passed Vince up, bro. I mean, look at the dude is in. I mean, if I was in his shape at 42, that he's at 80, I'd give my right hand. But
man, come on, man. Tell the truth.
That dude, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's time to in Triple H. I understand that's his son-in-law and all that, but you know, they need a fresh start, bro. You know what I mean? They need to bring in people that have fresh ideas.
You know who I would give it to?
One time.
You know who I would give it to? Shane. Shane.
Yeah, Shane. You know, if he wants it though.
Yeah, Shane may not want it, but
I've heard over the years that Shane, in some form or fashion,
trying to get away from it,
bro.
Yeah, well, he got away for a while and he started his own network shit, and then got back into it. So
I don't know, but I ain't mad at Triple H. I'll smack that ass too.
Stephanie, he came up,
bro. Your wife can watch the playback.
It's all right.
He was smart.
She already knows.
Hey, he was smart, bro. He was with China, and then, you know, I don't know how another man would want to be with a woman like China, where her arms are bigger than yours.
Man, for reals, man, get beat up by your lady and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm good, bro. But I mean, he made the right move.
Stephanie ain't no slouch either, though. She'll put some hands on a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I've always wondered, talking about Stephanie McMahon. I want to get your take on this. Was that rumor true about the reason why Macho didn't get involved, get inducted into the WWE, was because he slept with Stephanie McMahon when she was a minor?
Ooh.
How true do you think that was?
It was.
It was. Yeah.
Ooh. Right from the solid resource, man. Shame on you.
From what I heard, it was true. But there's a 50-50.
If that's the only price he paid, he's a lucky man.
But you know what? He's gonna make it to the Hall of Fame.
Oh well, he got inducted.
He already got inducted. Yeah, he made it.
Yeah.
So
and he had his brother up there, Lanny Poffo. Yeah.
Yep.
The genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Stephanie probably wanted to go on anyways. You know what I mean?
You know, I mean, you know what? You can, just like you can't take Hogan and Flair away from wrestling, you can't take Macho Man away in the 80s, bro. The match with him and Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3 is probably the most best technically sound wrestling match that I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I think one of the best matches that Hulk Hogan ever did and have was Andre the Giant.
Oh man!
Oh hell yeah!
3?
Yeah.
Slammed it, bro.
Dome.
93,000 people.
And when they fought the first time back in 1980 and 1979, 80, when Hogan first body slammed Andre back then. I mean, that was
Right.
flamboyant.
Yeah, because I was listening to Jim Cornette. Like as a kid, I couldn't stand Jim Cornette, bro. I hated that motherfucker. But now, as I've gotten older, I listen to his podcast all the time, and I mean, he just goes on rants, bro. I mean, he's a liberal, so he goes on liberal rants. He couldn't stand Donald Trump, so he used to be all over Donald Trump, and I mean, he talks a lot about wrestling, but I mean, he gets into other aspects and talks about other stuff. But one of the things I like about him is he's not scared to fucking say the real about these wrestlers. Like, he can't stand Shawn Michaels, which I'll raise my hand to.
Oh shit, I like Shawn Michaels. That's my dude.
I can't stand it.
You don't like
He's
him?
an asshole. I don't like him. He's an asshole.
Yeah, he's a
He's a badass though, man.
He's cocky.
Oh,
He's
he
a little
ain't.
cocky.
Yeah.
No doubt that him being labeled Mr. WrestleMania fits him. There's no doubt about that, bro.
Man,
That
him
dude,
and Marty Jannetty were my dudes back in the days, man.
rockers, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. That was my dudes right there, man.
I like Legion of Doom, bro. Hawk and
Yeah.
Emerald, baby.
May they rest in peace.
Man, but that was crazy when Animal died last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's steroids, bro. Them enlarged hearts, man. You know what I'm saying? Your heart,
And shrunk dicks. You know what I mean?
man. What about that Chris Benoit shit?
Man, I already tried. He ain't going there.
That's crazy, man.
We gonna let him rest in peace on this one. You know?
That was nuts, man.
Yeah, that was, man. That was too much. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So there's a good example of kids out there. Stay off that juice. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
on the real.
You know what I
Man,
mean?
that shit ain't no joke.
Do it the right way, man. You'll feel better about yourself, and you'll still have a dick. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and look at Jose Canseco, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
that dude is. Hey, bro, I remember when, just the '80s growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, was bomb. as
Different,
fuck.
80s, early
I mean,
90s. Fuck yeah.
Like, you had motherfucking the Bash Brothers in Oakland, bro.
Oh, hell
You know,
yeah.
Ricky Henderson. You know what I'm saying? Like, they played the Reds in the World Series, and the Reds swept them with oh boy that wore the goggles on third base for the Reds. What was his name? Chris Sabo.
Oh, shit.
Chris Sabo, and what was the outfielder's
Okay,
name, brother? Eric Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had
All
Daryl.
led by fucking, whatchamacallit, Pete Rose and shit. Huh?
Pete Rose, man, that's Charlie Hustle, bro.
Charlie Hustle, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the Pete should have been in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
Everything.
You act like Pete was the only motherfucker betting on his own team. You
You
crazy.
feel me? Come on, man. Come on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what I mean?
But he paid his debt too, like a man. You know what I'm saying?
And he paid his shit.
Yeah, he paid his debt like a man. So get off of that man and give him his dues.
Hey, don't get it fucked up, bro. Like, you know, they say, when when Michael Jordan's pops got killed in what, 94, bro, you know, they say that was behind the debt Michael Jordan had through that gambling shit.
Hey, I mean,
You know what I mean? So
the shit
don't
is
just-
real.
Blood sacrifice, bro.
The shit is real, man. You know what I mean?
you gotta pay to play,
People
bro.
are really real about their money. But you know what I mean? Fucking with somebody's money, it's like, come on, man. We didn't learn nothing from Big Worm and shit.
You know, the real.
He said, fucking with my money is like fucking with my emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Don't make me call OJ
You know what I'm saying? What?
and tell him there's a white girl over there tripping.
Oh shit! I got this Bronco parked outside for you.
OJ pulling up activities, boy. Hey, you know what's crazy? Hey, look, I was just watching the documentary on that, right?
Yeah.
It's from some dude that I don't know. He's like supposedly a friend of OJ's, and he's been knowing him since I don't know, whatever.
Okay.
But he says that basically, he asked OJ, was like, man, hey, So did you do it, bro? Or and he was like, look, man,
You know he did it.
you really don't want to know.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it at that. And dude looked at him like, you're like, you don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? Basically implying there was more hideous shit behind it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know how true that can be, right? But it's like, you know, as much as I've been against the police and as much as I got set up in Lancaster State Prison, bro. The police put knives in my mattress on the dead homies. And that morning, I had just threw away 3 knives that morning because I knew they was coming to search. Them motherfuckers put a knife in my mattress. I know it's a true fact that there are dirty-ass police out there.
Of course. A whole lot of them.
But for the LAPD, bro, Mark Furman, and the 2 other detectives, I think his name was Van Adder and Lang.
Yeah.
For them dudes to put all that evidence together in a matter of hours, bro.
Yeah.
And then not knowing who really did it, but they're just gonna frame OJ. Come on, bro. That don't make no motherfucking sense, bro.
You know what? Check it out. Here's how
OJ walked because of the
here's
money.
how dumb OJ is, man.
Civil
OJ
trial
did
said
that.
everything.
OJ did that, then he got away with it, and then got fucking busted for fucking home invading his own fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was karma right there,
That was
bro.
fucking straight karma. Fuck, man.
They had to do something. He was making a mockery of him.
Fuck yeah.
And they're trying to say his son did it.
Yeah.
I've seen a documentary on that too, yeah.
I kind of wonder about that myself.
You talking about they son, Nicole and his son?
No, him and Marguerite's son. Mm-hmm.
I never even heard that theory. That's interesting shit.
They say him. My dad used to say, rest in peace, and my dad was mad. When that trial was going on, my dad would sit in front of the TV with a legal pad and be writing shit down. And I'm like, Dad, what you doing, man? He's like, man, I'm putting it all together, son. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, and God rest his soul. But
did he say that shit?
nah, I don't know where it is, but man, he said, man, he thought that him and Al Cowlings went over there and did it. Him and AC, you know, the dude who was driving the Bronco when he got in the check. Yeah, he said him and AC went up because they're saying that the way that dude Ron Goldman fought back from his defensive wounds and all that on his hands and arms, that he got into a physical altercation with somebody, with his killer. And the only marks OJ had on him was the cut on his finger.
Yeah.
So,
plus OJ would have smacked him down real quick, like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, come on, OJ is what, 6'2", 220?
Yeah. Fucking,
You know what I mean?
fucking the juice to top it off.
The juice will cut him loose, baby.
Fuck yeah. Hey, what about those movies he did? Fucking the white dude, the funny ones and shit.
Naked
Remember
Gun.
they throwing the babies and shit? He's all spiking the baby. Yeah, naked.
An airplane.
Yeah, that shit was fucking too much.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Hey, Dre Ski.
I think he bounced. I saw
He's back down. Hell yeah. This
All right,
is gonna
hey.
be a good one.
All right, man. Well, I'm about to end this live. I appreciate everybody came through. Y'all have a blessed night.
Man, I was talking to talk to you earlier, man.
Oh, it's all good. You know, we the longest running YouTube show here.
You better
Hey,
know
Nerd,
it.
I'm gonna
Twice a
get
day.
your number. I'm gonna get your number from Dresky, man.
It's all good.
All right, man. Stay
Yeah,
up, bro.
Hey, hell yeah, man. Good shit. Good looking out.
All right.
Much
Lord,
respect.
nice talking to you, boss.
It was a good
Right.
fucking night.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right,
Go.
All right, Dirt.
All right, go.
All right, Whack.